Oh, wow! Check this out! Can you see that? Hold on. Welcome back to Clegg's Adventures. We got something new for you today. You're really gonna like this one. If you've been here before, you know that I'm constantly trying to figure out faster and easier ways to find this stuff. You've seen the sifter and the shovel. You've seen the rake and the stick, the bucket, and you've seen the goggles. But now I want to introduce you to my latest invention, the one that's going to top them all. I just know it. I choose to call it the Scooper Sifter. Now the Scooper Sifter is not like your regular, ordinary shovel and sifter, and you can probably see the difference. From the curved flat bar here, to the basket that I've attached to the back of it to catch all the goodies we scoop up. And I've attached this piece of curved metal here. Not only does it protect our screen from getting worn out in the sand while we're scooping, but it also gives a sharp edge for digging through the sand. And this welded joint right here makes it super strong along with our oak handle. It's strong. And the Scooper Sifter should be a lot easier to use than a shovel because you pull it instead of push it. And you all know as well as I do, it's a lot easier to pull something than it is to push something. You ever try to push a rope? So what we're going to do now, we're going to take the Scooper Sifter down to the river on its maiden voyage. You all come along to see what we can find. I got big hopes for this thing. It's going to be great. It also has a secret hidden feature. Let's get down to the river. Come on. Oh, gosh. I'll learn to stick the landing one of these days. At least we didn't break the Scooper Sifter. Okay, what I want to do, I want to take the Scooper Sifter. I want to start in this shallow sand right here. See what we can find. This water has been up on this bank for several weeks, so I'm hoping some good stuff has washed out. We'll try this shallow sand first, and then we'll slowly up the ante just to see what the Scooper Sifter can handle. Let's get busy here. Fourth scoop. Oh yeah! Check it out! Hold on, we got something on the fourth scoop. Check this out. It's got a little impact fracture, like it hit something when they threw the dart. Nice one. There's a flake. Oh, look at this. It's a little die. Check it out. Wow, that is really old. The numbers aren't even lined up right on it. You can tell it's like handmade. Looks like some kind of bakelite plastic or something. Very cool. Oh my gosh. Well, I got some bad news. It happens to everybody sooner or later, right? But this is the first time it's happened to me. I broke one with the Scooper Sifter. I've never broke one with a shovel, but I broke my first one. Darn it. And it couldn't be some crappy little point. It had to be a killer. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my first aid kit and I'm gonna glue it back together and put it in the Scooper Sifter, and we'll just act like this didn't even happen. We'll recreate it. Hey, oh wow, look what we got down in the Scooper Sifter. Look at that. Awesome, nice blade. Check that out. Probably 2,500 years old. Spectacular. There's a lot of fresh stone washed out here. I always flick through this stuff. And you see these? You see this red stone here? It's been fired in a campfire or something. This isn't a campfire stone. What I think these were like cooking, heating stones. You know, maybe for heating up water, warming stuff up. If you've ever taken a stone and heated it up and put it in water, it'll heat the, well, just let me show you, hold on. Here we are. So here we have a good fire built, plenty of hot coals, and we're gonna take our hard stones here and we're gonna stick them into the fire one at a time. And we'll just leave them heat up and cook for a while. Now, a lot of people think that these hard stones will explode in fire, but they won't. Okay, we have a bucket of water here with about a gallon of water in it. I would say it's cold, about 40-degree water. We're gonna take one of our stones and we're gonna drop it in that gallon of water just to see how much it heats up the water. Wow, it's hot. It scorched this glove instantly. I guess they probably would have had a heavier leather mitten to do this with. Now we've got a thermometer here, but it only starts reading at 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So we'll just see if it gets it to that hot. It's still sizzling. One rock got it up to about, I would say, 100 degrees. So I dropped a second rock in there, and our temperature's a lot higher now. You can see it rising when I dip it in the water. And I just took the rocks out. And you cannot keep your hand in there very long. So it took about 2 baseball-sized rocks to heat a gallon of water up to right around 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So that ain't bad. Okay, we're back. I mean, think about that. If you had a bunch of little stones, you just kept them warm by the fire or in the fire. What if they built a little bed frame, you know, about 8 or 10 inches off the ground? At nighttime, all you'd have to do is take a bunch of those out of the fire, throw them under the bed. It'd keep you warm all night. Then you get up in the morning, just throw them back in the fire, get ready for night, like the first electric blanket. Oh, wow! Check this out! Can you see that? Hold on. It looks like a hematite piece. Oh! Oh, hold on! It's another hematite cone like we found the last time. I told you they were a thing. Second one I've ever found. See that rubbed flat place on the bottom? And it's rounded on the top. Now I don't know why they call them a cone. It's more of a half sphere, you know. But that's what they're called, a hematite cone. Wonder if that was part of a machine or something. A little simple machine. It's got to be part of something, seeing that it's a thing. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Same screen. I didn't even see it. Why didn't you say something? Look at this. It's the other die. The same thing. Numbers not lined up. You can see the 5, how off it is. That's awesome. Come on, baby needs new shoes. Snake eyes. What I'm doing is I'm walking along the beach until I see places like this. You see all these red fired stones coming out of here? They're all busted up campfire stones. They've been around a fire or something. And those are the places that I'm scraping, because those are the places that are most likely to have artifacts in them. Let's scrape this one. You remember those 2 barrels that were full of mud? The blue one's gone. The white one's here, but the blue one's gone. But look all this stuff they had packed in behind here. And look what I've just uncovered. Oh, it looks nice. I was flipping through these rocks like this. Look right here. Oh, it's nice. It's a little Flint Ridge knife. Really nice material. Look at that. That's not a bad one. Let me look through this stuff some more. Then we'll get back to Scooper Sifter. Oh! Check this out! Hold on! It's another little Adena point, like the other one. Now you see these two knife blades? They are the same period and the same design. They're identical, except this one is sharpened down a lot more than this one. There's something else down in here. Looks like a badge. Police 711. Anybody got any information on that? Was that before 911, 711? You called the police? I don't know. Pretty cool find. Had to get my camera. We got a nice knife blade in here and a coin or something. Hold on, look at this. Oh yeah. It's like a cash blade. There's no fine edge work on it. It's just like a preformed cash blade. Now, what I mean by preformed cash blade is the flint in this area, in this local area, there's not a whole lot of large cobbles of flint. These natives had to travel to Ohio, probably 100 miles from here on foot. And you can figure how long it'd take you to get there, 3 or 4 days. And then I would say they set up camp and made a bunch of these cash preforms to bring back. Because if you're hiking that far, you don't want to get over there, grab a big hunk of flint, hike it all the way back for days, get home, bust it open, and find out that there's no good inside. What they did, they would go to these quarries, knock off flakes, and work them down into these quick preforms where they could either make later a knife out of it, or an arrowhead, or a dart point. They would go to these places and these quarries and camp probably for days making these and then bring them back like that. That way they knew for sure they had a good quality product bringing back instead of a hunk of junk. Check it out, Scooper Sifter stands up by itself. There's a coin or something down in here though. Where'd it go? Piece of glass. I know I saw a coin, looked like a nickel or something. Here it is. Ooh, might be a foreign coin. This thing's old. It's some kind of token. On one side it says, good for 5 cents in trade. And on the other side, it says, Bridge Saloon. Does anybody know where the Bridge Saloon was? Maybe it was, early 1900s or something. Maybe anywhere from Wheeling, West Virginia to Parkersburg, West Virginia. Maybe there was a saloon called the Bridge Saloon. Really cool. Scooper Sifter is working great, man. I mean, it's lightweight. It's nothing to carry around. Okay, we're gonna move on down. This place is starting to dry up right here. Oh, there's a broken one I just got in that last screen. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Same screen as this broken one. Look in here. It's another die. It's a little bit bigger than the other ones. I think it's a little bit newer. What are the odds? Oh, I got a little stinger here. Let me set this down. Look at this. And a marble. But look at this little stinger. A little bow and arrow tip. That thing looks like the ace of spades. Look at that. Probably a Jack's Reef sharpened down. Or a type of a Jack's Reef. Very cool. Scooper Sifter snagged another one. I don't know what it is. It looks pretty sharpened down. Look at this. Check this out. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. I don't know what to call that. Middle archaic. If you didn't know what it is, you just say middle archaic. Sweet. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Scooper Sifter video. We did find a lot of good stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.